The scramble for Africa was a very gruesome period of time that lasted from 1884 until 1914. Today we will be using the 1914 map on MapChart.net to show the scramble for Africa. The scramble for Africa started with the Berlin Conference, which lasted from November 15th, 1884, and ended on February 26th, 1885. The conference involved 13 European countries and the United States of America. The conference was one to decide how Africa would be carved up. Also, no African nations were invited to the conference, yet their land was the land being carved up and given away. And by the end of the conference, only 2 African nations remained independent. They were Ethiopia, right here, and Liberia. During this time, Europeans committed acts of genocide and easily colonized the continent. One place in particular was King Leopold II of Belgium's own personal slice of Africa, which was the Congo. Here, much abuse and genocide happened, and the Belgian government eventually had to step in and take control of the Congo, which is the area right here, the Belgian Congo. And so now we will go through what each country got from the conference. So we will be starting with a red color, which will represent what the British Empire got from the conference. And you'll notice in the conference that the British and French governments got the lion's share, or most of the land, from the conference. So a lot of the British land that was received is along the east coast here. And one of the goals the British government had was to connect the Cape in South Africa to the Mediterranean up in Egypt. And they got very close to achieving this, but ultimately did not. And so now we will be using a blue color up here to show what the French government got. The French government got also quite a bit of land. One of their goals was to connect the African East Coast with the African West Coast, but they, as well as the British, did not end up achieving this goal. Another country that got land was the Spanish Empire, which got pieces of Morocco and got a bit of equatorial Africa right here. And the Italians also had land from the scramble. Quite a few nations got land. But the Italians got Libya up here and a lot of land along the Horn of Africa. And the next nation that got land also got quite a bit was the German Empire, which got modern-day Tanzania, the Cameroon, Nambia, and Togo. And another nation that we've already mentioned was, of course, Belgium, or King Leopold, who got the Congo. And there was one more nation that got land from the scramble, and this is Portugal, which already had colonies prior to the conference, and they ended up with these green lands here. And as you can see, this is how the Europeans decided to carve up Africa. But overall, the scramble for Africa was a horrible thing, and it was very wrong because it was not right on how the Europeans just divided up this continent in such a short period of time. But I hope you learned something, and I hope to see you again soon. And thank you, and I hope you have a great day.